Over the years, I've learned that everything that happens in our lives comes to us through choice, whether someone else's or our own. As children, our lives are affected by the choices made by others, sometimes on our behalf, sometimes on their behalf, with the children involved little more than barely considered possible casualties or beneficiaries. In a more esoteric way, these choices were ones that some scholars, theologians, and philosophers argue we are still responsible for, having made them before entering into this life. The concept is moot. We're here. The choices have been made. We must deal with them and the consequences of them. This book is about taking off the blinders and starting at the beginning by giving anyone who's ever felt powerless a reason to remember that no matter who's held it in the past, the destiny of each individual and the shape of their future is in their own hands. Everyone has the right to find fulfillment, joy, peace, love, and harmony, and everything encompassed by these concepts. Most of us have been raised to believe that in order to have these things, that someone else must be denied them. This is the second biggest lie of all time. The ingredients for what fulfills each individual or brings them joy, peace, love, and harmony is most likely as personal to them as yours are to you. And even if some of these things are the same, the expression of them might be different. And because of that idea and the nuances involved, one of the first things you must realize is that there is enough for everyone. It's true that 1% of the population holds as much or even more wealth than the rest of the 99% here in America. But consider that even though that's true, there's still more than enough for everyone. Why? Because not everyone has the same idea of what wealth is. That's the kind of nuance I'm talking about. For some, it's being able to sit on a toilet seat of gold, but for most, it's simply about having enough to be secure. That is a kind of wealth we can all achieve. Every choice we are presented with is a crossroad in its own right. Some are larger and will have potentially huge impact on the course of our lives. Others are tiny but may have just as large an impact. The choices we make change our personal destiny, who we think we are and who we allow ourselves to be. But we limit ourselves when we don't occasionally stop to check where we are, to check the intersection we're standing at and see if we're really headed in the direction we want to go. This is about stopping and using yourself and all the internal tools at your disposal to make the best, most positive choice at each opportunity. It's about learning how to listen to yourself and learning how to use the tools inside to create a destiny of each individual's choosing in accordance with energetic laws. No matter who you are and what choices you've made before, as long as you are alive, there will come more opportunities to become all that you've ever hoped you could be. All you have to do is know they'll come. And when you're faced with these choices, instead of acting rashly or under pressure from an external source, as may have been the case in the past, allow yourself to stop and truly consider the good, the bad, and the indifferent of each of your options. Whichever you comes to be in the wake of your choice, the key element is for that choice to have been yours, and yours alone. Everyone comes to the crossroads in their own time and in their own way. But even if the knowledge of how to navigate it sits in the back of their brain, everyone has the right to know that destiny is a matter of choice.